So folks, our second type of energy resource is the pink box here, a renewable resource, okay? And renewable is something, if something's renewable, it means it can be used over and over and over again, okay? And renewable energy is seen as a clean, environmentally friendly type of energy, okay? So renewable energy is generally non-finite, okay? This term non-finite, which means it will not run out, okay? And so types of renewable energy include solar energy. So I'd say a lot of us probably have solar panels on our house. Again, a bit like the sun is not going to run out, so the sun is always going to be there, so we can always get solar energy from the sun, okay? Wind, so some of us might have seen windmills before. Again, so the wind drives the turbine, and these windmills that generates electricity. And again, wind, guys, the weather is always going to be there, so wind will be there as well, okay? Tidal energy, again, tidal uses waves on the coast, which are caused by wind. So again, tidal energy, look, there's always going to be wind. The sea is always going to be there. So tidal energy is always a form of energy we can have, okay? HEP, guys, that stands for hydroelectric power. And this is basically when you put a dam across a river and the water passes through the dam, it spins a turbine and it generates electricity, okay? So hydroelectric power, okay? So hydro means water, electric power. So it's really simple, okay? So the flow of a river creating electricity. This might be a new one for some of us. Biomass, again, folks, biomass, really simple. Biomass is basically when you throw like animal manure, kind of bits of compost into a special, it's called an anaerobic digester, and it can generate electricity by breaking that down, okay? So bits of old grass, old plant litter, animal manure, breaks it down, forms electricity, okay? And then probably a new one for us, really interesting one, is geothermal energy, okay? So geothermal energy is when it's very common in Iceland, and it's when they use water that's been heated by magma under the ground to generate steam, which this can generate electricity, okay? Really, really interesting form of energy that they have in Iceland.